My final advice to myself and to all of you is that we have to, whatever little time you have with your children, right now they're off, right? You still have work. So you come home, you're tired, or most of the time mothers, the only conversation they're having with their children is about food or cleaning or homework, day-to-day things. Those are tasks. That's not a conversation. We're not going inside the minds of our children. We're not having them open up to us. They're not telling us about their fears, their anxieties, what they love, what they have questions about, because we didn't create that environment for them. We didn't make that easy for them. The easy thing to talk about is, can we go eat food outside? Can we go get this food? Can we go watch this movie? Can we go get this game? Can we go buy these shoes? Those are the conversations that are happening with our children, but the real conversations, those conversations right now, they're happening with their friends. They're not happening with you, they're happening with their friends. Some of your kids have phones. And what are you doing? Nothing. Who are you talking to? No one. What are you talking about? Nothing. Non-stop. They have so much to say. Why? Because they're not opening up to you. So they're opening up to somebody else. If you really want to help your children, open up to them to the point where this is happening with you. Not with someone else. Facilitate good friends for them. These young people were able to save each other because they were each other's friend. If our children have bad influence friends, then what do you expect is going to happen? Which is why being part of a masjid, being part of there's a youth group here, there are youth activities here, making your kids part of those kinds of activities so they make friends of other Muslims. That's actually a part of saving them. And these children did not become amazing because of their parents, did they? They didn't become amazing because of a positive environment. As a matter of fact, these young, incredible men that we recite about in the Quran are born and raised and spent basically their entire life in a negative, un-Islamic, evil environment. So when you and I think what will save our children is an environment, the Quran is painting a different picture. An environment can help, and the environment doesn't save a human being. There's a world inside a human being, and there's a world outside a human being. The world outside the human being can be whatever. It could be good, it could be bad. The real difference will be what's happening inside. What's happening inside of a human being. These young men thought. They inquired. They became people who reach conclusions for themselves. When you tell your children, pray, 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 you're telling them and they don't even know why. They have no idea why. And when they don't know why, the moment they turn into teenagers and they get a choice for their own, they turn 16, 17, 18 years old, they stop praying. And then you say, we went to Islamic school. We took you to Sunday, Saturday school. You memorized so much Quran. You used to pray right next to me. Why are you not praying anymore? What happened to you? Somebody did some magic on you. Please, bring him to a sheikh and the sheikh will blow over his head or pat their head and then they'll start praying again. That's not what happened. We never made them capable of thinking for themselves. If the only reason they were following this religion is because the parents told them to, that's not good enough, because that's the reason somebody else may be Christian. That's the reason somebody else may be Buddhist or Jewish or something else. Because their parents are. They told them. The moment the parents are gone, the religion is gone. The religion is gone. We have to now empower young people at a young age to be able to think for themselves. The Quran is constantly calling not for obedience. The Quran is first calling people to think. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ Think, and think. How often do we have conversations with our children where we make them think about this religion? Why do we believe in Allah anyway? Why should we accept the Quran? Why is the Quran the perfect word of Allah? Why, if one day I am dead, why should I be able to tell my children, when I'm dead, what are you going to do? I won't tell you to pray. I won't tell you this is halal haram. I'll be gone. Then it's just you and Allah. Then how are you going to, why would you follow it? And I have to ask, sometimes I have to ask my boys and girls some of these hard questions. So if I'm dead and your mother's dead, your parents are gone, no family left, and you guys are on your own, why would you still pray? Why would you still pray? I asked them those hard questions. Why would you still follow and stay away from haram things? Why, if you made a mistake, why would you still make tawbah? Why not just say, it's okay, it felt good, should do it again? Why not? You see, Allah Azza wa Jal describes these people in such high terms. He put them in the Quran. He put these young people in the Quran. These people were not scholars. These people were not prophets. These people were not hugely knowledgeable. These people did not give speeches or long years of da'wah, nothing. What makes them amazing, so amazing that Allah honors them in the Quran is that number one, they were young and they decided that they're going to live their life in the way Allah wants them to. They're going to commit themselves to one God no matter who hates it.